what's up guys, back in with another video today. I've neglected this pond for this whole summer now, and you can barely see in it now. I think it's not harming the fish or the turtles or anything like that. It's just very gross and nasty to the eye. You can tell once I put my hand in, you can barely see it. Touching on the fish, you can barely see it 10 inches under the water. So I'm gonna drain it all down, scrub it, clean out the filter, clean out that filter in there, right there, and then just try to bring it back to life, because it definitely needs a makeover. And like I said, it's not harming the fish, but it just looks gross to the eye. I was like, it's just disgusting, and I'd like to actually see the fish. So I'm gonna get draining it out, and I'll throw up a time lapse. Lowered down, I already cleaned out all the filters, cleaned out the FX6, cleaned out that too, cleaned out the little extra filter. It's coming down to the last shelf, as you can see right now. It's actually gonna go down a little further. I was like, you can barely see anything, and it's only about 10 inches of water left, so that's kind of concerning. But I'm not going to be taking out the fish, because obviously you got to leave some water in, some of the original water, because if you fill it all up with all new water, then you'll put them into a shock. So we got to save some of this old water, but by putting in a whole lot of new water, like a 75% water change, so you can see the big koi, it'll change just a lot more. Alright, it's down to the lowest I'm going to put it. You can see all the fish finally are all in there, just cruising about. I'm going to try to take some thumbnail pics with a couple of them, and I have in the bucket is one of the biggest. Look how big this catfish is. I've had him for about 3 or 4 years now, and I've grown him to beast-sized catfish. There's a bunch of them in there, but you really can't see because they're black. You can kind of see them swimming around, but I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm going to take some pictures with the fish and then start filling this thing back up and putting the filters back on. Starting to fill it back up, and I found this little musk turtle. I've had him for a while now. He's getting a lot bigger. His shell's pretty because he's not in the muck, he's in the sand. So we'll just toss him back in. But we're gonna start filling it up now and put the lily pads back in, and it should be good to go. Alright, this is the finished product. You can see it's so much more clear. You can actually see the fish will even clear up even more. You can see you get the 2 bubblers right there and the water flowing. I was like, that looks ugly. It's because the pump in the canister broke. These lily pads will obviously come back out eventually. I was like, you can actually see everything in there, which is nice now. I was like, I'm going to do a little feeding on them, and then we'll end off this video.